I'm Athena.
I'm Adam.
Welcome to Masked Movie Review.
We disappeared for a while because 20 motherfucking 20.
Bad year.
Yeah, man. Let's not even go into it because this is about Cyberpunk 2077 came out a couple of days ago, and just for the fun of it, The Mandalorian ended, and we were like, you know what? We need something to watch. Let's watch Johnny Mnemonic. With Keanu Reeves and a whole bunch of other people like Henry Rollins and like Ice Cube or Ice T or whatever.
And the girl from Starship Troopers.
Yeah. I got to have you.
Yeah.
That one. You should do that. You're a girl.
I got to have you.
Right. Your mask is like so transparently see-through. Is it even a mask? It's weird.
It's my see-through green mask.
I think it's weird.
It's not really there.
It's there, but it's not there. Like, all right. So, we
Johnny Mnemonic.
We
stats.
review movies while wearing face masks, if you remember. Sorry,
This is what's happening.
all of you out there in the comment section. We understand that we've gone away for a while. Whatever. All right, Johnny Mnemonic, which we watched out of nostalgia. We watched because I'm playing Cyberpunk 2077.
I started it. I took a week off because I hurt my back. So I was watching a lot of crap because I had nothing else to do besides rest and watch stuff. And I started watching it, and I watched about 15 minutes of it, and I was like, this movie's gonna suck. And I mentioned it, and now a week later, he made me watch it. Guess what? This movie sucks.
It did not. It did not. Contrary to the opinions of this one without a real face mask on, it was amazing.
This is real.
Yeah.
Johnny Mnemonic.
Let's look at the internet. What does the internet have to say?
What year was it?
1995.
1995. Keanu Reeves.
I hadn't even started.
Pre-Matrix. It's like the precursor to Matrix, basically. It's kind of funny that it was Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. Well, it's that classic Shadowrun, Dungeons and Dragons style role-playing game turned into a movie, because that's what everyone was playing back then, was Shadowrun.
Okay.
A bunch of other weird shit.
Yes, so he took out a big chunk of his long-term memory, which was his childhood. So he has all this space to upload.
He's a
courier. He's an information courier.
smuggler.
Yeah,
courier.
smuggler. They call him the courier.
Yeah. And it's set in 2021.
Which is super fun, because that's almost here.
Yeah, and it's just, if that's what the internet
We're
looks like.
ooh, is that going to be what it looks like next year?
So I'm waiting, for the internet to look like
not.
that. I think that it does look like that this year. All the ruins and all
a little
the
bit.
homeless.
Some of the things were like
and shopping. Because look at America. America is like a ton of homeless right now.
Yeah.
Shopping malls empty. We have all the other stuff with 2020. But I mean, like, for the most part, America's kind of crazy.
And in the tradition of every movie that's like, let's predict outfits for the future.
Shiny.
Girls wear something silver and shiny.
Yep.
Still, I don't know. It's always the future fashion is silver and shiny.
Sci-fi people, it's still not hot.
I don't think I'm going to be wearing that next year. I'm pretty sure
It's not attractive. Could you make our sci-fi girls wear attractive clothing, please? Like, sometimes sweaters are attractive.
It doesn't have to be shiny.
It doesn't have to be like tight skin-clad armor.
Look at me.
Right? It could be whatever. Okay, so the internet says about the popularity of Johnny Mnemonic, IMDb gets a 5.7 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes is 12%. Rotten Tomatoes.
Ooh,
Let's just be honest.
Stinky.
Let's be honest about who Rotten Tomatoes are.
No.
They're people who would never play a role-playing game in their life.
Yeah, I understand.
They're
but Rotten
snobby.
Tomatoes for me is generally pretty on point.
The people who did this
12%.
review, hold on. The people who did this review for Rotten Tomatoes back then have already died of heart disease. Like, they're not around anymore. That's how they were.
Was Rotten Tomatoes around in 1995?
Yes, it was. But they were old when they reviewed this movie. And
okay, so he likes the movie, but I think he likes it more for nostalgia.
Oh,
and because he's a gamer.
It gets on nostalgia.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
On this scale of nostalgia, it gets an 11 on nostalgia. Because I'm playing Cyberpunk 2077, and they're like the little thumb laser sword that he pulls out of his thumb. I have that in my game. I totally just bought that.
That's pretty cool.
Like this morning in the game, I bought it from like the wetware hacker guy, the Ripper Doc, and he was like, "Do you want this thumb thing?" And I was
He's
like,
got the two little thumb things.
Right?
This little laser.
I can sneak behind
loops
people
it
and like
cuts
whoop,
people's
take their
heads
head off. It's awesome in the game. And
It's pretty cool.
yeah, and there's other things in the game that I have. Like I jack in. I can jack in, but it comes from my hand, not the back of my head.
And in his game, Keanu Reeves is in his head, which is super funny.
Keanu Reeves is in the game, and he's in my head, and
he's in Johnny Mnemonic,
and he's killing the
and
main
it's sort
character.
of like Matrix, and he's the guy in Matrix.
But think about
Very
it.
weird.
He's actually
all this
killing me, the main character, carrying around this Johnny Mnemonic character around, and he's talking to me regularly. Like, the similarities are super fun for me. So nostalgia, it gets an 11.
I've seen it before. I don't have nostalgia.
We need to stop drinking when we do these.
No, we should always drink when we do these. I got lychee sauce.
But on a film quality, on a technical level, on an acting level of an acting proficiency level.
Henry Rollins.
Oh my God.
I just love seeing Henry Rollins because I'm always like, yeah, Henry Rollins, and he's just
so
horrible
bad.
every
He's
time.
so bad every time.
But I still love seeing him.
But I think that he should play off that I'm so bad part, and just because he's just himself.
Yeah.
He's like Mr. Straight Edge, hate the system, right? Like, fucking Henry Rollins.
Not a good actor.
You're not.
But for some reason, I get
either
excited.
is Ice TV or T or TBS.
Ice-T's
He's
in
not
this.
a good actor, and either is
I like Ice-T.
I've got to have you. She's not a good actor.
Yeah, what's her name? Meyer or something?
Yeah, and at the time, I mean, Keanu Reeves, not really great. And he dies, and he
Definitely
dies.
not
I mean,
as good.
he's kind of like the unarticulate William Dafoe.
Dafoe! Keanu!
Right?
So on a scale of 1 to 10, I give Johnny Mnemonic a 2.
So,
Pretty bad.
on a scale of all of it,
all of it is 1 to 10.
I'm going to give Johnny Mnemonic a 4, because it's just not a very well done film. However, on a scale of nostalgia, I give it an 11 for nostalgia, because literally, nostalgia's great, right? And it is.
So if you have nostalgia for it, you're weird and good for you.
Whatever. I saw when it came out.
Then you can watch it again because you already liked it once.
Yeah. So I'm going to end up giving it a 6 out of 10.
Oh, boo!
It holds
Boo! No! Bullshit!
It holds up.
It's not more than a 5 out of 10.
It holds up. It gets a 6.
Ugh.
It holds up.
Fine, I'm giving it a 1 then.
Why are you doing that?
Because your rating is bullshit.
I did. It's technical level. It's acting.
He just likes to add imaginary numbers together.
Things. I know.
I like 2 points in this category and like 2 points in that category, and then 2 points in this other category that I totally made up that has nothing to do with anything. So that gives 6
Well, see,
points.
that's not how I do though. See, I gauged. You're crazy. Look. It gets a 6.
2.
6.
2. You said 4.
I said 4 on one level and 11 on another scale, and
Yeah,
then I merged the 2 together. And I merged the 2 together.
Your voice was embarrassed that you said that. That's why I came out like that. 11 on another scale. Sorry. My voice was embarrassed because it knows you're wrong.
It gets a 6.
Okay.
Yeah. Johnny
so
Mnemonic,
average a 4 then. Okay.
No, there's no averaging. It's Johnny Mnemonic.
Well, between a 2 and a 6.
We put both of our votes up there. It's been a while since we've done this, so we don't even remember how we do it. But I think that we put both of our votes
on a scale of
up
1
there.
to 10.
Yeah.
We tell you what we think.
were doing a scale of 5, but I kept giving half points.
4.5. It's like,
and
okay,
she's
why
like,
don't we
fine,
just do 1
do
to
1
10?
to 10. Well, in that point, when we do 1 to 100, I mean, so it can really be refined.
Let's not get carried away.
Right? That's what Metacritic does. It's 1 to 100.
Let's not get carried away.
No, I'm saying Metacritic.
1 to 100.
Millions of subscribers to Metacritic.
If I give it a 2, then I guess I give it a 20 out of 100. All right. Don't check it out.
Check it out. It's worth the nostalgia. Especially
Amazon Prime.
if you're playing Cyberpunk 2077. And
then you might have fun
it's
with
free
it.
to watch on Prime. And, COVID-19, free is really awesome.
If you pay for Prime already.
If you pay for Prime already. Whatever.
All right.
But, like,
if you're going to watch it, drink. Maybe. Have fun.
It's fun.
Okay,
It
thanks for
is. It's
watching.
really fun. All right. Thanks for watching. Aloha. Mahalo.
Peace.